Hey, what's up? My name's Samuel Leeds. I'm sat with my very good friend, Alasdair. What's happening, brother?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
So this is kind of like, we don't normally do videos together. I normally see you do videos with Russell and Ricky, anyone but me.
I know we don't. I don't know why, but we had our winners on the Wednesdays. You've just come around my house, but other than that, yeah, we don't jump on video that often. We're too busy. We're too busy.
But listen, folks, Alasdair has just written a book. And the book isn't about property, it's about being a speaker. Here's something you don't know about Alasdair. Alasdair started off in property, made a decent amount of money in property. You've probably read his book, you've seen him on Winners Wednesday. And then what happened, Alasdair?
A couple of things. Like I became financially free in property, and I started making all this money and started doing all these deals, and it became really good. And then we went out to Africa about 3 years ago today. It's actually about 3 years ago. I saw some memories come back on Facebook, and during that trip, you obviously bust your leg.
I still got the scars.
You still got the scars. I was just looking at that.
Yeah.
But when we were out there, we were supposed to be doing a business workshop, and back then I wasn't doing that much speaking. I was doing a little bit, but not that much.
I don't think you were doing really any.
I think it was mainly just come on, do 2 minutes, tell people what you've just done. But it wasn't doing much speaking. And we were there, we got a situation where you've got your bust leg, you ain't going anywhere, you're wrecked. But we got this business workshop to deliver. And I want to say I was thrown in the deep end, because I was, but I had to step up. And you basically said, look, the mission goes on, my pain is temporary, their pain is long term, so we need to crack on, we need to get on with it, but we've got this business workshop to do, so Alasdair, you need to get on with it.
Yeah.
And you need to make sure that we deliver whatever we're going to deliver.
Yeah.
What I was going to deliver, you need to now deliver. And obviously I was nervous. I was like, I've never done this before. I've never done more than sort of 2 or 3 minutes on stage, but you know, the best time to grow is when you're out your comfort zone and when you're facing the heat and you're in pressure. And with help from Russell and a few other people, we stepped up and we delivered that seminar to...
So basically, a bit of context was, as you guys know, I run a lot of training events. I'm a speaker, a motivational speaker, also a business property trainer, as well as a developer, as well as an investor. So Alasdair, financially free, I'm like, dude, you need to start doing a bit of speaking, and you need to. So he does this workshop with these, you know, we're in Uganda. We're in Uganda. Uganda with these budding business entrepreneurs, and as a result of Alasdair's training, and when he gave his speech and he shared what he'd done, a lot of good came out of that. Great feedback. Some businesses were set up. As a result, a lot of people in the village are prospering. I think being an educator and a speaker is really important. And you kind of got a lot of satisfaction from that.
Do you know, when we went out, we were there, right? And I remember we were in this room, this conference room in the middle of Ginger. We had about 200 people due to attend. And I remember I was sitting there eagerly waiting for people to turn up. And nobody turned up till about 11 o'clock. And then they started filtering in. My nerves were going crazy because I'm like, this is not what I do. I'm a property guy. I'm making money in property. I'm not a speaker. And you know what? I went on stage and I just done it. And then I just done exactly what we worked together, what you taught, exactly what you told me. And by the end of the day, we had these 150, 200 people in the room that had little light bulb moments. Now, we weren't teaching in-depth, we were teaching basic business. But what really got me that day was you can impact so many people. Like, so many people. We were just teaching basic business. But out there, to them, they didn't know that. They didn't know this basic how to write a business plan.
You say that, but most people in this country don't.
Yeah.
It's hidden in the schools. It's not in the curriculums. We're building schools in Uganda saying we want to partner with the government to teach education. So, so that's when you first developed the love of education, of speaking.
Well, that spiraled it. So I come back from that event. We continued the trip. We got back. And about a month later, I started getting messages from people that were at that event.
Yeah.
And they were saying, very broken English, but thank you, Mr. Cunningham. Thank you. We really got a lot from you. And it was just so nice that something I'd said and I'd done has inspired people from a completely different world to do something with their life. And then I got thinking, well, I can do this with property because I've done a lot in property and I can help people teach property. So then you spoke to me about doing some more advanced training and helping teach people at the property events. So then I got involved with that. And before you know it, it just boomed. And I never intended to be a speaker. But very much accidental.
You've taken that though, like to a whole new level.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, for me, teaching property, it's kind of a mission, kind of something that I do. You're out speaking in India. You're getting gigs now to get booked up to go and speak in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Speaking all over the world. You've spoken in Asia. You've spoken about whether it be business, leadership, personal development, mindset.
Yeah.
So a big part of your thing is your mindset was keeping you poor.
100%.
You help people get over that sort of stuff. So what is it that you are teaching, besides obviously property, which is what we teach in our company, but what is it that you're...
One of the things I truly believe, if you've got something inside of you that you believe somebody else can benefit from, you need to share that message.
Right.
Okay, so if you like I say, if you were fat and you've lost loads of weight and you can help people lose weight, share that message.
Right.
If you were suffering from depression, share that message. If you were suffering, if let's say one of the students I'm working with at the minute is a guy called Dave Smith. Suffered, he done 3 tours of Afghanistan, massive, amazing guy. Come back, suffering massively from PTSD, being suicidal numerous times. He's come along, and I've worked with him, and he's done some training with me, and that gave him the power to then do like social media, to actually speak on social media about his PTSD. And what happened was one of his friends from the military reached out to him on the day that he done the video. So he done a TikTok video of all. He put a TikTok video out there saying, "Hi, my name's Dave, and I'm going to be talking to you to say, basically, it's okay if you're suffering from PTSD, I can help you." One of his mates reached out to him just before he committed suicide. And his mate was about to take a load of pills to end his life. But David's video gave him the power and gave him the belief that it's okay to ask for help.
Yeah.
And that's why I do what I do.
Yeah.
Because it saves lives and it helps people get over whatever bullshit story they're telling themselves to why they can't succeed. It just helps them.
And that's not even you training.
No.
That's you teaching someone else how to share their story. And one of the things that has been really popular as well, a lot of my students have come over to you in, is because people come to me all the time and they're like, "Samuel, can I be a trainer like you?
Yeah.
Can I be a speaker like you?" I'm like, I ain't got the time. I haven't got the time, the energy, the inclination to start teaching people how to be a speaker or how to be a... Whereas you have.
I have, because I've got my property income. I'm still doing all the property stuff, but I can make time because it's more about my mission.
Yes.
My mission is to help people spread the message of whatever they want to spread. It doesn't matter what that is. Your message will be different to Samuel's message, to my message. But I understand that you need to get that message out there in order to impact and help other people. Yeah. And that's why I came to you. I actually came to you a couple of months, but probably towards the end of last year, and I said, "Samuel, I want to help people become speakers and leaders and trainers."
Yeah.
And you, as a leader, said, "What do you need from me?"
Yeah.
You said, "I'm busy. What do you need from me to make this happen?"
Yeah.
And we had a conversation, and you said, "Right, I'll support you 100%, but it's on you. You've got to make this happen."
Exactly.
And that's what I'm doing.
You're now running your first, well, not your first, but you're running your first publicised, official speaker training day, which is called
6-Figure Speaker Summit.
Why do you call it 6-Figure Speaker Summit?
Because do you know what? When you share your passion with such conviction, you get paid an awful lot of money for this. Right. And you've got the capability to go and earn a lot of money. And the reason why I call it that is because I accidentally became a speaker, and then as a result of me sharing my message, I started getting paid all this money. And it's like...
You started getting booked up all across the world. Started getting speak gigs. As you know, I'm a speaker, by the way. I don't take much money from...
No, you don't, and you're fine with that. Now, what Samuel does is Samuel's so busy in property, and he's so busy with all these big deals. People are reaching out to you, and you're like saying, I'm too busy at the minute. You serve them with the property, and you serve them, and then you just do your property stuff, and it's just, I
don't take a salary from training. Alasdair does. Right?
Yeah.
You get paid.
I'm not ashamed to admit that, because I deliver very well what I do.
Yeah.
And I know my mission and my message is helping and serving people.
How much do you get paid to go and deliver a speech?
Well, that's confident. All right. All I'll say is I'm on 6 figures. But listen, I've been booked up before.
I know you've got paid 25 grand plus.
Yeah, okay, fine, yeah. I have. I've got gigs. I've got engagements ranging from a couple of £1,000 up to 25, yeah. But I've also do a lot for free as well. And I do a lot for free because I want to serve and I want to give back. But there's nothing wrong with getting paid for what you do. So the reason why I called it the Six Figure Speaker Summit is because you can make a career out of doing this.
Do you believe that there's a lot of people, maybe even watching this video, that you could teach the skills, how to speak on stage, how to be more confident, how to be a leader, and they would be able to potentially make six figures doing the same?
1,000%. And I'll tell you why. Because I've worked with people that are already on the way to doing that. David Smith's one of them. Hillary's more of them. Take Ricky Mandel. There's all these people that have come through the training that I've worked with them, I've helped them, and they're now getting speaking engagements. Look, they're now doing speaking.
It might be that you are already financially free in property or business, you're making good money, and you want to become a speaker just to be a better communicator, to become more articulate. It will help you in business. Or it might be that you want to make an extra income or whatever being a speaker. So tell me the details of this event that you've got coming up. How long is it going to last? What is it and how much does it cost?
Okay, so it's 2 days. You're gonna come along, you're going to spend 2 days with me and I'm going to show you all the skills that you need to become a very well paid public speaker and to deliver your message and impact life and impact change on others. Now I know you're excited about that because I get so many people asking me about this. It's going to be held in central London. It's going to be held on the 31st of July and the 1st of August. And you know what? 2 days of my time and I'm inviting you along as my guest. It's just come along for free. I think there's like a £1 booking charge, but the tickets are free. And do you know what? You need to be there. End of the month, 2 days. You've got a message, share it with the world. Share it with the masses and get it out there.
So there we have it. If you want to learn to be a speaker, a public speaker, a better communicator, a leader, you want to grow, I would say definitely take Alasdair's invitation to spend 2 days with Alasdair at his own training program, Six Figure Speaker Summit. It's going to be amazing. I don't think I'm going to be there because I actually think I'm running an event somewhere else.
You're speaking somewhere else, yeah.
I'm out doing something else. But don't worry about what I'm doing. Get down to that program. So is there going to be a link in the description?
Yeah, we'll stick a link below. Get registered. It is filling up fast, slow, so make sure you get registered. We're limited to about 150 people, and we've already got quite a lot of number of tickets sold. So get registered right now, and I'll see you there.
Get registered. See you guys soon. Hope this video helped. God bless.